I was always invited to people's parties because I was fun. Lots of fun.
I'll bet this is the worst news you've had in a while. Probably you spent the last few weeks hearing yourself envisioning that you'd won.
Jackie,
Yes.
what did that letter say?
I honestly don't remember.
I read your essay last week. I thought it was original. Remember, you still have 3 more years to try to win the contest. I didn't. I only had 1 more.
Were
I
you
was practically
popular?
beyond hope.
No, I never had many friends in high school. Believe it or not.
Why didn't people like you?
I don't know. I was smart and I liked to study, and it didn't seem like anyone else did. And I think I was sort of mean.
Just think. You would have been the only freshman ever to have won this award.
It's something I have to be careful of. It's not like I really tried to be mean.
But you didn't. Thinking about that is bound to make you a little sad.
So you, unlike me, were not perfect.
No, I wasn't. It was sad.
Sad, 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 sad.
And you were lonely.
A little bit. Sometimes you can enjoy it.
But don't just sit there wallowing in self-pity. Think about all the things that would have been worse than not winning. Losing to another freshman would have been worse.
Jackie, what did the letter say?
I told you, I honestly don't remember.
Being run over by a small truck would have been worse.
Are you going to get up now?
No.
All right then, this calls for desperate measures.
What are you going to do?
Making you move.
Don't do this, I'm warning you!
Are you okay?
No.
There's not really much I can do for you now, except maybe apologize for winning.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Why
Better
didn't
luck
you
next time.
Why didn't you get up?
Why don't you leave my room? Why don't you leave? Why?
Love, Jackie.
Because if you take a person who's a little lonely and put that person with someone else who's also lonely and who's making a fool of himself by postponing entropy, well, then she has a listener. And no one's listened to her for a while. I'm sorry. I'll go now.
Is that true?
Of course not. I have lots of friends.
That was mean.
No, it wasn't. You're up, aren't you?
Yeah.
I guess I can go.
Okay, you deprived the universe of a martyr.
And I feel bad about it. But I'll make it up to you.
How?
I'll let you ask me to the winter formal next Saturday.
Well, a group of guys from the dorm are going to go, and we're supposed to invite a girl we like.
And
I'm asking you instead. Would you like to go to the winter formal with me?
I'd love to. Unfortunately, I have another engagement next Saturday, for that is the night of the awards ceremony, where I will present my paper and receive my check. But thanks for asking. I need to go.
Jackie, what did that letter say?
P.S. What's $5,000 anyway?
It said I hope we can let bygones be bygones. I'll call you later this week.
December 2nd. I didn't win the scholarship next semester. I lost the scholarship. I got a chance to talk to the girl who did win. Her name is Jackie Walker. She's a person of much warmth.
Would you?
Start over.
Why didn't somebody say
Of course you can. You know you can.
But I may break down.
You won't. I promise you.
It's been so long. I don't know what he'll look like. He may be bald, fat, anything.
That's just why it's so important.
And you'll stay very close.
I'll be in the other room.
You won't come unless I call you.
There.
Hello, Michael.
Hello.
Do come in. What will it be? Gin? Sherry?
Scotch, if there is any.
Yes, of course. Oh, how dreadful. It's empty.
Oh, well, that's quite all right. Anything else will do.
I'm terribly sorry. I should have remembered you liked it.
Oh, how could you? Ah, thank you. Gin will do fine.
You used to say it rotted the brain.
Perhaps mine's too rotted to matter anymore.
Cheers.
Cheers. Are you, have you been here long?
Well, just a couple of months. But isn't it pleasant? Oh, do sit down.
Thank you.
So what's it like?
What's what like?
Seeing me again?
You're looking well. Are you quite, better?
Quite. I feel wonderful.
What was it exactly? One heard all sorts of rumors.
Well, first in Rome. You know I was in Rome.
Yeah, somebody mentioned.
Well, in Rome, I had a sort of breakdown. It was the usual thing, and it seemed to tie in with the pain I used to have in my spine.
I remember.
Well, after Rome, I went to Vienna, and I stayed there a bit. And then I went to Bad Gaston for a year, and that really put me back on my feet.
Lot of treatment
No, mainly rest.
and boredom.
Yes, a great deal of that.
I was very touched by your present.
I'm glad. By the way, many happy returns.
Thanks. You know, it's funny. I was was coming downstairs this morning, thinking how sad it was to be old and not get a birthday present. That was on the table, that great big parcel.
I wondered whether you'd guess the handwriting.
Not at first.
That's not very flattering.
Well, it's been 7 years.
I know. So go on. You opened it. Then didn't you guess?
Half I did. When I saw the cover in Rome, I knew it had something to do with you, but I had this terrible feeling it was some kind of a joke. And I saw what you'd written inside, and I was very touched.
It just goes to show you we should let things spoil.
Well, I can't take the blame for getting out of the habit of sending presents, because if you'll recall, the first 2 years after the divorce, very splendid presents were sent round, unacknowledged.
I know. I was very rude. I'm sorry. But thank you. Well, it's better late than never. I was very touched, too. Really, I was.
Oh, that's what I wanted to hear each time, really. I mean, well, you could have sent a picture postcard.
Silence was easier. Well, have you been to Venice since?
No.
But I met someone who said he'd seen you there a couple years ago.
Yes, that's right. Yes, I did go once. Once, I forgot about that. Yes.
Were you alone?
Yeah, no.
Oh, I'm sorry, Michael. I have no right to complain. But we did say we wouldn't ever...
Well, I didn't go to any of our places.
You didn't stay at Maria's?
No.
But you must have sat at St. Mark's.
Well, naturally, I mean...
There you are, Michael. I'm sorry. It's only rather sad the way one forgets things, the way good things spoil.
Well, it's just... Oh, it's too absurd. You were attacking me and my feeling guilty, and... Well, the whole trip was a complete fiasco, and we never should have gone if that's of any consolation.
I don't think I need that sort of consolation. Say when.
Steady. Is this the same ring?
Yes,
That's funny. I thought you would have pawned it years ago.
I have, dozens of times. But I've always got it back again. I've grown quite attached to it, and after all, it is an eternity ring, so one just has to keep it.
Are you going to stay in London long?
As you can see, I'm completely installed. I'm here for good.
Any work?
Perhaps. I don't know what I'm going to do yet.
And, gentlemen.
Not since last year in Vienna. It's a nun's life now. I've taken the vows.
Do you think it can last? You? A nun's life?
I'm sure it can.
I'm surprised.
So am I. But these past few years I've been with psychiatrists. And they've really helped me a lot. I'm quite different inside.
Outside you're the same?
Older?
Not a day.
Liar.
I am not. It's just a...
Yes.
Well, it's as if you were a twin sister of yourself. I mean, you look the same, but you're so calm.
Instead of wild, neurotic, and crazy.
Exactly. The devil inside you used to say. Is it gone or just sleeping?
Oh, it's gone. I hope it's gone. I told you I've had a lot of help. I don't know how anybody could have lived with me the way I was.
Well, it's so sentimental. I was just about to contradict you, but you're absolutely right. You were impossible.
Then why didn't you leave? Why did you leave it up to me to make the first move?
A man's always the fool. I was the lucky one when you left. I just didn't realize it. So I went on sending birthday presents.
Only for 2 years. That's not so long for undying love.
Men don't wear eternity rings.
Perhaps that's just as well. And you? What about you? Any entanglements?
A few.
Serious?
Yes.
Very serious?
Yes. I'm married.
You're married? Oh, when did it happen? I never knew.
No, not long ago. I've kept it very quiet.
I don't know what there is to be surprised about. Are you blissfully happy?
It was all an accident. Pregnancy, chivalry, that sort of claptrap and nonsense.
And is it going to carry on?
Well, in a sort of way.
Oh, I suppose she knows you've come here. What could she have thought?
No, she was still upstairs when I opened the present, and then I put it immediately in my drawer. I figured it was personal. And I phoned you from the call box. Made me feel sort of guilty.
What a romantic you are. I heard the coins drop and wondered what you were doing. I thought you'd come down in the world and hadn't paid your bills. But how did you find my number? I didn't put my address on the card.
I phoned the bookshop, and they said you'd an account, and inquiries did the rest.
I thought that's what you'd do. That's why I opened the account.
Why so complicated?
I did wanted a little protection, and I didn't want to make it too easy.
Well, you knew I'd find you.
I thought I knew.
You wanted to see me.
Yes.
Just to wish me many happy returns.
Well, amongst other things.
There are other things? Is there something I can do for you?
I don't think so, Michael.
Is it money, trouble, anything like that?
It's not blackmail that drove me to it.
Well, I was sure it was blackmail. Could it just have been a pleasure of seeing me again?
Yes, just that.
I'm caught out. I don't know what to say. You know why we never came together again? Before the divorce or after?
Why?
You were a little mad in those days.
Yes, I know.
You said I surrounded you, that I smothered you, and I kept you from living. And that, in the end, I found that I couldn't move at all. You tied me hand and foot. Then after you left, everything I did was a move to get you back. What was it exactly? A putting out my net, that's what it was. In the end, well, those birthday presents were as far as I dared go. Well, now you've made the first move.
Well, I suppose it was my turn. Do you mind?
Can I for once be honest with you?
I think so. Try.
Can I say that I'm very glad to see you again and mean just that?
Yes.
Can I take your hand just because it's a thing that I very much want to do?
Yes.
To hold you without it being any sort of an attempt to get you back? Those were all lies, Celia. I do want you, as much as I ever did.
Very good, Ophelia. You must forgive my using you for this little experiment, but it was very necessary. My patient never believed she could go through the experience of meeting you again without breaking down. I knew she was wrong. I wanted her to see for herself how strong she'd become.
But, Celia, tell her it's not true.
I'm sorry, Michael.
You can go now, my dear. I know our methods of treatment nowadays are unorthodox and seem hard to understand.
But it's not true to say she feels nothing. She still wants the past as much as she ever did. I can see it.
But she was unhappy in the past. Her life with you was disastrous for her. Her confused emotions toward you were one of the main causes of her breakdown. Now she has put herself in my hands. I want only her future, and as you see, she does what I say. I am sorry I could not have taken you into my confidence, but your ignorance was a vital factor. You can have the satisfaction of knowing you've contributed to your former wife's recovery. I am very glad that you came.
Let me see her again. Just for a moment. Let me ask you
It will not be necessary for you to see her again.
Hello, operator? Can I have the blue room, please? The blue room. Is there a pink room? I want the healthy eyes of the wedding. The green room, that's it. Hurry, operator, it's an emergency. Right away, we're in big trouble. Don't ask questions, just get up here. I hope you're not drunk because I cannot handle this alone. Just smile and walk leisurely out the door and then get up here as fast as you can. All right, Mimsy, your father's on his way up. Do you hear me? I've had enough. Unlock that door. Mimsy, please come out of that bathroom and get married. You know your father's temper. I know what you're going through now, sweetheart. You're just nervous. You love Gordon. He loves you. You're both going to have a wonderful future, so please come out of that bathroom and get married. Mimsy, if you don't care about your life, think about mine. Your father will kill me. Please, if you want, I'll have it all next week. But come out of that bathroom and get married. Oh God, he's here. I'm letting your father in, and heaven help the three of us.
Why are you standing here? There are 68 people downstairs drinking my liquor. If there's gonna be a wedding, let's have a wedding. Didn't you hear what I said? There's another couple waiting to use the green room. Come on, let's go.
Roy, could you sit down a minute? I want to talk to you about something.
Now! You want to talk now? You had 21 years to talk while she was growing up. Look, we'll talk when the two of them are in Bermuda. Come on, get Mimsy and let's go.
That's what I want to talk to you about.
Mimsy?
Sit down and you're not going to like this.
Is she sick?
She's not sick. Exactly.
What do you mean? She's not sick. Exactly. Either she's sick or she's not sick. Is she sick?
She's not sick.
Then let's have a wedding!
We can't have a wedding until you and I have a talk.
While you and I are talking, there are 70 musicians down there playing for $100 an hour. Wait a minute. Where's Mimsy? Mimsy! Where's Mimsy?
Promise you're not going to blame me for this?
What did you do?
I didn't do anything, but I don't want to get blamed for it.
Are you going to tell me where my daughter is?
Are you going to take an oath you're not going to blame me?
I take it. Now where is she?
She locked herself in the bathroom. She's not coming out, and she is not getting married.
No, seriously, where is she?
She doesn't believe me. I'll kill myself.
Mimsy! All right, what did you say to her?
I knew it. I knew you'd blame me. You took an oath.
I'm not blaming you. I just want to know what stupid thing you said to her make her do something like this.
I didn't say a word. I was putting on my lipstick. She was in the bathroom. It was locked. My whole life was over.
And you didn't say a word.
Nothing!
I see. In other words, a normal, healthy, 21-year-old college graduate who has driven me up the wall the last 18 months with guest lists, floral arrangements, and assorted hors d'oeuvres has suddenly decided to spend this, the most important day of her life, locked in the Plaza Suite. John?
Yes!
You must have said something!
What are you going to do about this?
First, I'm going to get our daughter out of the bathroom, and then we're going to have a wedding, and then you and I are going to have a big talk. Mimsy, open this door! Mimsy, I want you and your $500 wedding dress out of that bathroom in 5 seconds.
Don't threaten her.
I have 68 guests, nine waiters, 70 musicians, and a boy downstairs with a wedding license, and this is no time to be diplomatic. Mimsy, open this door!
With you lawyer voice, everyone will hear us.
What do you think? How long do you think we can keep this a secret?
Boy, try to control yourself.
I will control myself, and you go downstairs and marry the short, skinny kid. Don't you realize what's happening?
Yes, I realize what's happening. Our daughter's nervous, frightened, and scared to death.
Of what? She's been screaming for 2 years that if he doesn't ask her to marry him, she's gonna throw herself off the Guggenheim Museum.
Well, maybe she had second thoughts about the whole thing.
Second thoughts? It's costing me $8,000 for the first thoughts.
Is that all you care about, what it's costing you? Aren't you concerned about your daughter's happiness?
Yes, I'm concerned about my daughter's happiness. And I'm also concerned about that boy down there. Respectable, intelligent young man who I hope one day is going to teach that daughter of mine to grow up.
You haven't the faintest idea what's going through her mind right now.
Do you?
I don't know, maybe she thinks she's not good enough for him.
What is he, some kind of Greek god? He's a plain kid, a nothing, ain't nobody. Mimsy, open this door.
Maybe she's too choked up to talk. Maybe she's not in there.
Maybe she isn't in there.
She's in there. Oh my God, I think I'm having a heart attack.
I don't hear her in there. Is there a window in there? Maybe she jumped and tried something crazy.
That's right. Tell him when he's having a heart attack, their daughter jumped out the window.
Go to the bathroom door. I want you to make sure she's in there.
She's in there. Look at this. My hand keeps bouncing off my chest.
Are you going to look, or do I have to call the house detective?
Why don't you look?
Maybe she's taking a bath.
2 minutes before our own wedding?
What wedding? She just called it off.
Wouldn't I have heard the water running?
With that hat, you couldn't hear Niagara Falls. Now, are you gonna look, or do I have to ask a stranger?
I'll look. I'll look. Oh my God!
Oh my God, what's the matter?
I've ripped my stocking.
Is she in there?
She's in there. Where am I going to get another pair of stockings now?
There she is, sitting in there and crying.
The only one in my family have a daughter made in the closet, and I have torn stockings.
Mimsy, don't you turn away from me when I'm talking to you.
Well, maybe I could run across the Bergdorfs. They have nice stockings. Give me $4. I don't have any money.
In 10 minutes, that girl is gonna be a married woman because I've had enough of this nonsense. Mimsy, stand in the shower because I'm breaking down the door.
Roy, give me $4. I have to get stockings.
I'm not carrying any cash today. Rented. Everything is rented.
I can't run stockings. Don't you even have a charge plate?
You're no use to me here. Go wait in the green room.
The torn stockings?
Stand behind the rented potted plant. They're going to call from downstairs, and I'm the one that's going to have to explain everything to them. Me, me, me. That's them. You speak to them.
What happened to me?
Answer it.
What am I going to say?
I don't know. You'll think of something as it comes when you talk.
Hello? Mr. Isaac?
Stall him. Just stall him.
Yes, we'll be down in 2 minutes.
What did you say that for?
I stalled him. You got 2 minutes.
This is just like you. The minute there's a little crisis, you panic and fall to pieces.
Don't wait, crybaby. Why don't you just get your daughter out of the bathroom?
I could say something to you now.
Why don't you say it?
Because it would lead to a fight, and I do not want to spoil this day for you. Mimsy, this is your father speaking. I think you know I'm not a violent man. I can be stern and I can be strict. But I have never once been violent unless I'm provoked and angry. And I am really angry now. Ask your mother.
Mimsy, this is Mother. It's true, darling. Your father is very angry.
Where did we fail her?
We didn't fail her.
They're playing Here Comes the Bride, and our daughter is barricaded in a toilet. We must have failed her.
All right, if it makes you any happier, we failed her.
You work and you save your whole life for this one day, and in one click of the bathroom door, everything crumbles.
It's not your fault. Stop blaming yourself.
Oh, it's okay. I know I've done my best.
And what does that mean?
It means we're only human. I've done my best and we failed her.
You mean I didn't do my best?
I didn't say that. Only you know what your best is. Did you do your best?
Yes, I did my best.
And I did my best.
We both did our best.
So it's not our fault.
That is what I said before.
Unless one of us didn't do our best.
I don't want to discuss it anymore.
Well, what do you want to do?
I'm having a heart attack. You come up with something.
All right. I'll go downstairs and tell them.
Tell them what? What are you going to tell them? Are you going to tell them that my daughter's barricaded in the toilet and she's not marrying their son?
What do you want me to do? Start off with a few good jokes?
Roy!
Would you believe that last night I cried because some stranger was coming into my life and taking my Mimsy away from me? So I laid down in our bed, rested my head on the pillow, and cried. And wait till you hear what goes on tonight.
I should have invited your cousin Lily. She wishes on me. I know it. Do you find something funny about this?
Yes, I find it funny that we hired a photographer for $300. I think it's hysterical that the pictures are going to be of you and me in front of a locked bathroom door.
What are you doing? If you're jumping, I'm going with you.
I'm going to crawl onto the ledge and go through the bathroom window and get her out of there.
It's 7 stories up. You'll kill yourself.
Look, are you going to help me or not?
No. Roy.
Let go! Hey! You in the bathroom! You want to see a lousy scene? Your father has a red ripped coat, and your mother has torn stockings! Call room service. I want a double. Make that a triple scotch the second I get back from here.
He'll probably kill himself after my life's been going all day. He'll probably kill himself. That's the way Malik's been going all day. What am I going to say to them? Hello? Mr. Eisner? Yes, we're coming right down. My husband's getting Mimsy. Have some hors d'oeuvres. Yes, we'll be down in a few seconds. It certainly is the happiest moment of my life. No, I'm going to tell him I have a husband dangling over 59th Street. I knew it. It had to happen. Are you all right? Roy? Roy? He's not all right. He fell. He fell. He fell. He's dead. I know it. He's lying there in a puddle in front of Trader Vic's. Dead.
She locked the bathroom window. I had to climb in through a strange bedroom. There may be a lawsuit.
Don't upset her.
Don't upset her. I'm hanging from 7 stories from a gargoyle in the pouring rain, and I'm not supposed to get her upset? I hate this hat. I'm fighting for my life on a ledge with pigeons, and I'm not supposed to get our daughter upset. That settles it. That settles it. The minute she gets out of that bathroom, I'm going to kill her. No jury on earth would convict me once I show them the wedding bills. And if by some miracle she survives, there will be no talk of weddings. We'll send her to a convent. She'll become a librarian and wear thick glasses and a pencil in her hair because I'm not paying for any more canceled weddings.
That's right. Run on everybody just when they need you.
You don't need me. You need a rhinoceros with a blowtorch because nobody else can get in that bathroom.
I'm taking her to that bathroom. Love and understanding that only you can give her, and then I can give her. That's who can get to the bathroom now.
Mimsy, this is your father speaking. Mimsy, we love you very much. But how can we help you if you won't talk to us?
Maybe she's too choked up to talk.
Mimsy, if you can hear us, knock twice for yes and once for no. Oh, Mimsy, that's wonderful. Now, Mimsy, we have to ask you a very, very important question. Do you want to marry Borden or not?
She said yes.
She said no.
It was 2 knocks. 2 knocks is yes.
It wasn't 2 knocks, yes. It was one single no knock and then another no knock.
Don't tell me she doesn't want to marry him. I heard distinctly knock yes. It was, yes, I want to marry him.
No, it was one no and another no. No, she doesn't want to marry him.
Ask her again. Mimsy, what did you say? There it is, in plain English. You never could talk to your own daughter.
Lindsay, this is not a good way to have a conversation. You are going to hurt your knuckles.
Don't you understand? It's probably something that you can't discuss with her father. There are times when her daughter wants to be alone with her mother. Mimsy, do you want me to come in there and talk to you? What? What does it say? I would rather talk to Daddy.
Well, try not to be too long.
I would rather talk to Daddy. Did you have to write it on this kind of paper? Everyone thought we had the best relationship. Nobody knew we were mother and daughter. But just because I don't talk to my mother doesn't mean we can't be different. Well, tell me, what did she say? I'm a sharp person, Roy. You can tell me.
The green room, please. Mr. Borden Eisler. Thank you.
Is it so hard words can't form in your mouth?
Borden, this is Mr. Hubley. Yes, can you come up to suite 211 as soon as you can? Yes, this is an emergency. Thank you.
Well, come on, tell me.
She's afraid of what they're going to become.
Afraid? Afraid that Borden doesn't love her?
Not that Borden doesn't love her.
That she doesn't love Borden?
Not that she doesn't love Borden.
Then what is she afraid of?
She's afraid of what they'll become.
I don't understand. They love each other. They'll get married. They'll have children. They'll grow older. They'll become like us. Never thought about that.
Makes you stop and think, doesn't it?
I don't think we're that bad, do you? So we curse and we fight and we aggravate each other. It doesn't mean we're that bad, does it? Well, does it?
Well, I guess she wants something better. Wait a minute, there's Borden. Hello, Borden. Borden.
Hi.
Hello, darling.
Borden, we have a serious problem on our hands.
How so?
Mimsy is frightened. Frightened about the whole institution of marriage. It seems that my wife and I haven't been a very good example on her. And we can't get her to come out of the bathroom. She's locked herself in. She won't get married. The only person that can get her out is you, we hope.
Mimsy, this is Borden. Cool it. See you downstairs.
I'm gonna get her out of the bathroom.
I'm ready now.
Now! You're ready now!
Roy, don't start.
This is the brilliant understanding between two people. Cool it.
Roy, I'm wondering. What, darling? You're beautiful. I want to see both of you together.
What kind of mother are you? What kind of mother are you to let out your daughter marry a guy like this?
Will you walk in 5 minutes? Who may want a flower girl?
She was better off in the bathroom. Do you hear me? She was better off in the bathroom.